Hi, I'm Dan Cortopassi. Welcome to my train room. Before we get to the Box of the Month feature this month, I'd like to talk a little bit about a trip I took to the Sacramento Railroad Museum, or actually the California State Railroad Museum, which is in Sacramento, in Old Town. The reason I went there is I've been there several times, but the reason I went there is because they had Santa Fe 1010, which is a 262 Prairie type steam locomotive, out in the main display area. And I've been wanting to see that engine for years, partly because I have a model of one that's of the same type, but the tender isn't quite right, and I didn't have any good photos of the tender, and nobody ever takes pictures of the back of a steam engine. So I went up there and took as many photos as I could from as many different angles as I could, and I think hopefully got myself some good reference photos now. So I was pretty happy about that. So anyway, just wanted to mention that, and now we can get to the Box of the Month. All right, so welcome back, Nichole. She's going to help me with this month's Box of the Month. So let's get the next box. Okay.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Okay. This is an Athearn Genesis model. And what do we got? Some stuff. This one looks pretty much brand new. Oh, okay, it's a GP38-2. Brand new in the box.
And close to my favorite colors.
Yeah. Her favorite colors are red and black, so this is dark gray and red, so close.
Super close. Oh, I really like this one.
Yeah, it's got a lot of detail.
What is this one from?
It's the Southern Pacific engine.
So it ran between
Up
the coast, or?
They used them a lot in California and all throughout the SP system, I think. I know, in Donner Pass, they used them sometimes to push the snowplows. In fact, some of them are still up there painted in UP colors now.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, but yeah, very cool.
Okay, put one on the side.
I have not done anything to this one yet. Oh, there's another Athearn box. This is an old box.
This one looks like it's been a little beat up.
Yeah, I don't know what's in here. Oh, an SD40-2. Okay. This is pretty much stripped down. Got a couple different dynamic brake sections in here and a motor. It's a Proto Power West motor. Looks like, yeah, the chassis has no motor at all. So right now this is a dummy unit, but it won't stay that way.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't remember what my plans were for this one.
Which means we can make new plans.
We could make new plans, yeah. Probably, I might do another. I've done 2 Santa Fe units already with these old blue box engines. I might do another one of those, or possibly Union Pacific. So we'll see. But not sure, actually, what my plans are. Or I might do something completely different. Who knows?
Another project waiting.
Yep.
This is so pretty.
Oh, an Atlas one. Okay. This is a Santa Fe B40-8W, or -840BW if you prefer. This one is number 563. I think I might have put a decoder in this one, but I'm not totally sure. Anyway, it looks like I need to fix a handrail. It's broken. But these are really nice engines. They run really well, and they look nice. So I've got a couple more of these too. Oh, okay. a Kado ST40-2 apparently. So that's really what's in here? Yes, it is. An undecorated one. So there's another project. Don't remember what I planned for this one either. But anyway.
What does that mean with snoot nose?
Oh, it has a longer nose. See if the... Let's get the other one back. These are basically the same thing. See how this one has a longer nose?
Oh, okay.
This was the standard size nose. And then this one, back in the day, they used to have, they called it Loco Turtle, I think, equipment for running other engines remotely. And back then it was really bulky. So they had to find somewhere to put it, so they made this longer nose. Nowadays, I think most engines have, they call it DPU now, where they can run like engines on the back of the train from the controls in the front of the train. But,
That's cool.
you know, it's a lot more miniaturized now, so they don't have to have big, bulgy things.
Technology, right?
Yeah.
All right, next one. I see a lot of these.
Another Kado.
A lot of these.
Oh,
Ooh,
another
it's got a Santa Fe in it.
another SD40-2. This is a Santa. Well, it's painted Santa Fe right now. I'll probably keep it that way, although I might end up redoing some of it. As you can see, this one has the fuel tank's off, and it has a spot for a speaker down there. Although that's not my favorite spot for speakers, because I think they sound better when they're inside the model. But
Oh, for like the engine noise?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Usually I put them like up here somewhere.
okay.
Inside the model, but there's
There's stuff down there.
stuff in here too. There's
Ooh.
I think that's the light board. So this one probably doesn't run right now, I'm guessing, because this is not in it. There's the fuel tank parts, and there's some other there's the air conditioner. So all the little details that were on it, I took off so I could work on it, and then it's sitting in the box.
Oh, not for long, right?
Yes.
Gonna get to them all.
I will get to them all.
All right.
This must be the SD40-2 box. That's a lot of those. Is that like the third one? Oop, that back.
Bachmann Plus.
Bachmann Plus. I don't have a lot of Bachmann, so let's see what's in here.
Will it be a Bachmann?
Oh, okay. This is my one and only E unit, I'm pretty sure. This is a model of Southern Pacific 6051, which is the E unit that is actually at the California State Railroad Museum in Sacramento, I think. So I got this with the idea of, you know, detailing it out and making it look like basically like the engine does today.
What does E unit mean?
E units were an early type of diesel. They had they were made by EMD. They also made F units, but those were shorter. The E units were for passenger service, and they had 6-axle trucks. So, I mean, 6 axles, 3 axles on each truck, instead of 2. The F units only had 2 axles on each truck. So.
More power?
No, it was to distribute the weight, because the center axles were actually idlers, if I recall. I'm not sure. They had, I think it was to distribute the weight, because these actually, as they were built, they had 2 diesel engines in them instead of just 1.
Oh.
So, you know, they were designed for pulling passenger trains at high speeds, basically.
Nice.
So, that was an eBay find, I'm pretty sure.
You do find quite a bit.
Yeah.
This one's awesome. This is
Okay. This is a Kado GP35. I have quite a few of these. It's painted for Conrail, although when I do something with it, I'll probably do something else, like make it into another SP unit. But
There's
anyway.
stuff down there too.
Oh yeah, there's extra parts. This one looks like it's straight out of the, yeah, these
wow.
parts, this is like the handrails and stuff, which I actually probably won't use, because I like to make my own, but it still has all the parts. This is just how it came from the factory. So I'm pretty sure this was another eBay find that I probably got relatively cheaply.
That's the great thing about eBay, right?
Yep.
Okay, this box is empty.
Okay, what was it? Kado GP35 that's empty from the train shop in Santa Clara. So this is probably one of the ones that I've already built into something and I just kept the box. But I don't, once I've detailed them, I don't use the boxes anymore because it would, all the little detail parts would get potentially damaged by this foam. It's not very soft in there. So I usually store them in some other way. And this is another Atlas C40-8W. This is a LMS unit, which was basically a Conrail lease unit. I got these because I modeled the 90s mostly, and Southern Pacific was leasing a lot of Conrail power at one point. So I don't know if they leased this particular unit, but I figure, you know, I could say they did. And it would look cool. So, anyway.
Which is the end result that we're looking for.
Right. I think somewhere I have one of these in the Conrail quality scheme too. So when I get them all fixed up, they can maybe run together or something.
So is Conrail all blue and white?
Yeah, they were blue with the white. And these ones, instead of saying Conrail on the side, they just say LMS, which was a leasing company that they made.
Oh.
I think in conjunction with GE or somebody else. I don't know. Anyway. It's a leaser. Leasers are kind of like wild cards. They can show up just about anywhere. So, another Atlas engine. Good model. And, oh, some Walthers passenger car trucks. These are both four-wheel trucks. It's like, yeah, just general passenger car trucks. I don't really remember why I bought these now.
What are they used for?
Passenger cars.
So what that other engine pulls?
Yeah, like the SP one in the daylight colors, the 6051.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I got these for a couple of brass passenger cars that I had that don't roll very well. But I don't know where those are right now. Probably in another one of these boxes somewhere. So we'll get to those eventually.
And that brings us to the end of...
Oh, the end of the box.
Box of
Okay.
One.
So that's it.
That's it. We hope you guys have a great time. Thanks for watching.
All right, so that'll do it for this time. I hope you enjoyed the Box of the Month feature. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. And thanks for watching.